All right, as you guys know, I've been doing this series where I'm grinding back to scratch, becoming a scratch golfer again, but today it's another practice session, sort of. We're at the PGA Tour Superstore, and I'm gonna go in there, go on a simulator, and show you guys how far I hit each club. I think it's super important to know your distances with each club. I don't really know mine, so this will be good for me and allow you guys to see how far I hit each club. So let's go in there, set up on a simulator, and hit some balls. All right, we're inside of the PGA Tour Superstore, got the TrackMan set up. We're gonna be focusing on carry distance today, because that's all I really care about, because all greens are different, they're gonna react different. We just care how far we're carrying the ball. I'm gonna hit 5 shots with each one of my clubs. We're gonna go and see the average, and that's gonna be how far I hit that club. So I'm excited for this. I don't really know how far I hit my clubs, and this will allow you guys to see how far I'm hitting my clubs and letting you know that I'm not lying about my distances. So let's get into it. We got my 60-degree first, and hit 5 and get the average. All right, if we take a look at the average of my 60-degree, looking right about 100 yards. So full swing 60 goes about 100. That's what I thought on the course. Let's get into the 56 now. I'm curious to see how far that goes. All right, we got the 56 now. It should go about 120. Let's see if I'm right. Should be about 120, let's check. All right, 56 degree, let's take a look at carry distance right here, 118.8. That's pretty close to what I thought, right around that 120 mark. So we'll have all the distances on the screen for you guys at the end, but 56 goes about 119. All right, we got the 52 degree now. Not really sure how far this is gonna go, maybe 135, we'll see. Let's hit 5 and then get the average. Should be around 135, let's take a look. All right, let's take a look at the 52 degree wedge right here. 133.3 average, so right around 133, 134. That's perfect, right where I want it. Let's take a look at the pitching wedge now. All right, we got the pitching wedge now. I'm curious to see when some gaps are gonna start to form. Like I said, I really don't know how far I hit these clubs, so this pitching wedge is a 47, 48 degree, I think, so let's hit it and we'll compare. All right, maybe around 150, let's see. All right, we got the pitching wedge here. Carry distance total, 148.7. Close to that 150 mark is kind of where I want it. No major gaps yet, but I have a feeling that's coming. It was about 12-ish yards between these two, so let's get on to the 9-iron and all the other ones. All right, we got 9-iron now. I'm gonna try to stand a little further away to eliminate the toe shot, so going through a swing change too, but hitting it well in here. There it is. All right, looking at the 9-iron up here, looking at our carry distance, 167. Not too bad. I mean, kind of a 20-yard difference between the pitching wedge, but remember, I'm hitting stock, not choking down or anything, but 168 for the 9-iron, not too bad. I didn't realize how many shots this actually is gonna be, but we got 8-iron. Forgive me if I'm a little tired, but 8-iron now. Let's put a couple swings at it and take a look at the distance, because this is where I really don't know how far I hit it. Zero face to path. I felt like I was coming across it, but all right, let's take a look at the distances now. All right, taking a look at the 8-iron here, 184.9, about 185. Average carry distance. I mean, that's a pretty far 8-iron. I didn't really realize I was hitting it that far, and these gaps are a little wide, so let's continue hitting, and I have a feeling we're gonna run into some problems as we get into the longer irons. Okay, we got the old 7-iron here. See how we hit it? I don't know, like I hit a couple with the 8-iron, like 190. I don't know if I can hit the 7-iron that far, we'll see. But let's put 5 swings at it. Again, stock swings, super easy. Wasn't hit great, but we'll use that one. Let's take a look. Not all those were hit perfect, to be honest, like the other ones, but still good to see the miss hits. All right, like I was saying, I didn't hit all those perfect. Average 189. That's really close to the 8-iron, but I didn't hit them great. The better ones was 194, so we have about a 10-yard gap. 189, I would call this about 192 if I was hitting them all great, but again, didn't hit them great. So that's what we got with the 7. Let's get to the 6. Okay, we got the 6-iron. Took a little water break, so I think we're recharged. Let's hit some good shots. That's what we want. Yeah, that was on the tail. We'll get rid of that one. Take an average from the other ones. All right, so 6-iron right here, 201.1 average. When I hit one good, the first one was 209, so I know I can crank it up there to close to 210. These long irons, I know I have some gaps, so I'm curious to see 5-4, and then I have a 2-iron also, so let's get into those. All right, we got the 5-iron now. Let's put some good swings on it. My guess should go around 215, maybe 220 if I hit it good. That was a shank. We're not gonna count that one. Kind of pulled it. Yeah, it's gonna go a little further. All right, we'll actually keep the shank. Should average out. All right, I lied. I deleted the shank because it was like 180. It wasn't realistic, but carry distance with the 5, 217.7. So close to that 220 number, which I wanted. We've got the 4-iron next, and we'll see how big of a gap this one gives us. I'm not quite sure. Based on how I've been hitting these other clubs, I would say the 4-iron should go about 230. We'll see. Bad contact. Bad contact, 210. That's good to know. So at the very minimum, it'll go 210. Duck hook. That's okay. Should give us a good average though. All right, we're looking at the 4-iron right here. 229.6, that's with some bad shots, with some pulls, so that's a good average, about 230. That's a good distance away from the 5, 220 to 230. So we like that. Now we got the 2-iron, which is gonna go a lot further. This is where the gaps start to happen in my bag, so let's take a look at that. All right, now we got one of my favorite clubs in the bag. This is actually pretty brand new for me. TaylorMade P790 2-iron. This thing rips. I know we're looking at carry distances, but this is gonna carry and then trundle a lot. So I'm also curious about the total distance here because I do use it off the tee a lot, but we'll take a look, see if we can hold any greens with it. Oh, it just rips. Wasn't hit great, but let's see. Yeah, still super consistent. Let's take those averages. Should be about 265. All right, I know I only hit 4 there, but averaged carried 264.5, total 283.3. Not a lot of spin. I love this thing off the tee. We have a 5-wood next, so let's take a look at that, see how much further that goes. All right, so we have a 5-wood next. I don't have a 3-wood because honestly, it just goes a little bit too far and I don't really need it. This 5-wood carry should be about 275, 280. So let's take a look at that. There we go. Oof. All right, we'll take that. We're gonna get rid of the one I almost missed and then take a look at the average. All right, taking a look at this 5-wood. It says average about 271. When I hit it good, it carried about 280, which is when I hit it good is right there. Some bad ones up here, 265, 275 average. So I like that. That's a good spot. It's a great club to hit into some par 5s. Now we're getting into what you guys have been waiting for, the big dog, the driver. All right, this is what I'm most curious about, and I'm sure it's what you guys are most curious about. The driver got TaylorMade Stealth Plus, 8 degrees. It's turned down a little bit, so it's like 7. Let's take a couple rips and see what happens. There we go. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the average. All right, the driver, looking at 317.6 carry, 342 total average. With some good and bad ones in there, but that's kind of where I'm at with the driver. Pretty happy with that. All right, that's kind of all my distances. I'll put them over here on the screen so you can see all the clubs, how far I hit them, and it'd be curious for me to see that as well. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.